Welcome everybody to Tough Time with MICAH DIAZ. Today's guests are very, very near and dear to my heart. And you're gonna love them. They're handsome, they're beautiful, and they are my team. Alright, so like I said, today's episode is very special because I have the boys with me, and if you don't know the boys, you better get to know us. The first one being, introduce yourself, Hugo.
My name's Hugo.
That's Hugo. How long have we been together?
Well, I met you in 2014, so...
14.
Probably a little bit after that. Started.
Dang, we got facts. I gotta know facts.
5 years, you gotta know facts.
Oh,
dude.
no.
So 14, we met at school. This guy used to give me rides home and to school at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
Before that, it was earlier than that. He was a man, the man. And then we have the ever so beautiful
Anthony.
That's it. That's what he's going with. That's what you're going with?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anthony.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it.
And then last but not least,
Gang, 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 gang. Just kidding. Franklin Boutel, owner of Proper Fab Work.
hey, see?
The homie.
Do you see?
The boys.
Today's Tough Time episode, I have my team with me. And we're going to be running through some questions. Some that I don't know much about. I've actually read them now. But coming into this, I didn't know what they were going to be. And so you guys are going to get put in an awkward spot toward the end of the video. So don't skip forward, you jerks. Alright, Hugo, you've known me since 2014.
Yeah.
You've known me since...
I can't remember.
Good job. Franklin has known me since E30 days.
Yeah.
You didn't know me E30 days, huh?
No.
E36.
36 and 36?
Yeah.
Beginning of 36.
30 days. Franklin and I fell in love.
I don't know,
at first
years.
sight. Franklin was with me since my very first competition. Franklin was there.
Dumping water bottles on radiators.
Dumping water bottles on radiators, trying to keep the M50 together, but M50s suck and they blow up all the time. So. 1, 2, 3. I got awkward really fast. Alright, so let's just go ahead and get straight into it with the questions. We're gonna just kind of go around the table. Anthony, we'll let you go last since you need a little bit more time to prep your answers and you kind of want to
Thank you, thank
There you
you.
go, gotcha. Fun fact, we all work together.
Yeah.
What do you do at where we work?
I build Mustangs and sport trucks, off-road trucks.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It's cool.
We work at Selena Automotive, all of us together. So when we go to get time off to go to like the drift league and stuff, it gets kind of difficult. But it doesn't matter because we all go anyways. What do you do?
Development team for the S1.
Sounds all proper. He cuts and grinds things. Hugo and I were in the same department. They were in the same department. Then Anthony got kicked out of it. So he went with Hugo and I, and then I got kicked out of Mustang, and now I'm with Franklin. So now we have this like little cross pattern of love that we're doing here. What do you do now that I've given away what you do, Tony?
I work with Hugo. Mustang trucks, off-road trucks.
Do you guys do anything else outside of work?
Just work on our own cars.
Let's try that again.
I don't know, let's restart.
Hugo's like the manliest man out of all of us. Hugo has a house. He's not doing much else. And what do you do? Owner of Proper Fab Works?
About that? No, I'm just kidding. I try to work on my car as much as I can. It takes me forever. Oh, that's a dolphin.
Oh, it's so hard.
And then owner of Proper Fab Works, me and my brother, my buddy Clint, pretty much takes up all the time. Any other spare time goes to the race car and the race team.
And sometimes two.
All the in-between moments.
Tony, what do you do?
Right.
When I'm not working on MICAH stuff.
When you're not working on my stuff, what are you doing?
Also working on Proper Fab Works, and then my own vehicles.
Well, that's a whole nother thing.
Yeah, those vehicles.
Yeah, this is good. This leads into the next question. What do you drive? Hugo, tell the people what you operate.
Currently, I'm jumping in a Honda Element. But
It's true. It's true. But
I got a bunch of cars. I got a couple BMWs.
Okay.
Some 36s, 46s.
some.
Some.
Couple
Two of
36s, couple 46s. What else?
Recently got an R32.
Got a house, 70 series, 46s, 36s,
Yeah.
R32. Nothing
Yeah,
major.
it's nothing crazy.
Easily the sickest car out of all of us. And then what do you drive?
The super gangster lowrider 1990 Toyota pickup.
I wasn't even thinking about that. That's true.
Oh, that's what
Yep,
you're thinking.
yep.
Oh, that's funny. And then I got a 07 E90.
What do you have going on in it? What's the deal?
It's not even the E90. Turbo M52, almost done. So we'll see how that goes.
Full cage, bro.
Gonna be fun. Gonna be
Full
fun.
cage. Tony?
Drive Missile 46 right now.
What he means is
A little piece of crap. Other than that, building a 7 Series with a 6.0 T56, and then also a E30 with a M50 non-Vanos turbo, fully caged. Anything you could think of.
it's not fully caged. It's like completely caged. There's not a bar that's missing in the car. It's a hill climb car. He's building a hill climb car. He built it for drifting, and it's gonna turn into something that we go to Pikes Peak with.
Well, we'll try.
That's what I'm hoping for.
It's gonna be sick. Any reason for you picking your BMW chassis at all? We already know how you picked R32 because it's sick.
Well, I started with the E30, and ever since starting with the E30, I just felt the way the car drives and the smoothness of it, and I feel like all BMW chassis are like, I don't know, like meant to be
Just say it. Just say it.
better than all of them.
They're superior. The ultimate driving machine.
Yeah, there you go.
You remember when you let me drive your E30 and I broke your engine mount? Rally racing.
we were all driving it. Me, you, Ken.
Rally racing.
Yeah, Ken has a farm, and we were like mobbing it up and down the fire roads, and I totally like broke his engine mount and sent his fan into his radiator.
I went home with the 2x4 on the side holding my my motor.
Dang, I've done that too.
It's true. BMW is superior as long as you have 2x4. Why'd you pick E90? Why?
I like the body shape of it, and I wanted something newer than an E46. And I almost bought an STR, but I didn't, and I went BIMMER. And
Did you hear this little diss? Almost something newer than a 46. Said it all.
That wasn't at the time when I was buying it.
He said that.
He's dissing our
I was looking for something new when I was buying cars, but I bought it like new at a dealership and everything.
That's what Franklin has. What do you have? Why'd you pick? Why'd you pick it?
I said what I heard.
Why'd you pick an E30?
Actually, when you were selling yours, it made me want one. And then later on down the road, I got one. And then ever since then, I've just been in love with BMW chassis.
I'm a bad influence.
BIMMER gang.
Because BIMMER gang. You say
pretty much it.
BIMMER gang.
Yeah,
You
that's
say
BIMMER gang.
BGOD.
Yeah.
BIMMER gang or die.
That's pretty much.
Now,
Yeah.
this question is near and dear to my heart. Limited slip or welded differential?
I say welded diff.
Mmm.
All day, but I was daily driving welded, and it does kill your tires. That's
You
the
don't
only thing.
tell them that. What you should be saying is check out at Tire Street with Diaz 08 code and
There you
get some
go.
discounts on your tires. That's what you should be saying. Then you can afford to run a welded every day. Shout out to Tire Streets. Welded different than this slip. You're up.
Oh shoot! Well, what are we doing?
What do you mean? What are we doing? We're doing whatever you want to do.
This is on
Get
the daily,
rowdy all
daily.
day.
Get rowdy all day.
Welded
I mean-
gang sideways.
I mean,
Welded.
yeah. I mean, I've been running a welded diff for like 3 years on my daily.
Forever,
on my daily.
Is that your preference?
It's freaking rowdy.
It's sick.
The rain, you're sideways no matter what. And dry, I mean, you can get a little gas, you're sideways.
It's pretty dope.
I
So
break a lot
daily
of things.
or
Whatever.
Aren't you running a welded and bolt?
Everything he owns is welded.
Well, that was easy.
I have an LSD, but I
This
took
is
that
it.
out and welded.
We like to spin tires.
Pretty much. Lock it up. Let's go. This one's gonna sting
Like
a little
this.
bit.
Okay.
A little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's we're past that.
How many cars do you have? Count them.
Shoot.
Count them. He's got to count. Start counting.
I'm good. I can count on mine on one
Don't worry.
hand.
Me too.
8?
Dang! Now there's gonna be a follow-up question.
Okay.
So you got 8 of them. How many do you have?
3 technically.
Because you have an E30 chassis,
Yeah, that's like
right?
kind of mine, kind of not.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you can knock that one off your
Hold on,
list.
hold on. Let me think
You
about
count.
There you
I lost count. How many do you have?
go. E30, 7 Series,
7,
46,
46,
2002.
2002.
Oh, another 46.
Yeah,
Shoot.
another 46.
Damn, 5.
5
Yeah,
cars.
less than him. Hugo,
Follow-up question.
Hugo win.
How many of them run?
So they all run, but
Do they run right?
so one's kind of burned down a little bit. It runs, but it's a little burnt.
Somebody's car caught on fire, and somebody here is the reason why it caught on fire.
No,
I'll let you put the pieces of the puzzle together.
I don't do electrical.
All of them run.
They all pretty much run, but not to the best ability.
So you have 8 running cars. That's impressive. That's impressive.
Maybe 9. Hold on. No, actually, I take it back. The E21 doesn't run at all.
All right, 7 out of 8.
like
It's not bad.
6 or 7 that are running.
7 out of 8's not bad. How many years run?
1.
Not your E90 yet.
No,
Your
yeah.
your
It's
truck.
close, but
It's
yeah,
close.
yeah.
It's super close.
Yeah, it's just my truck.
How many of your cars run, Tony?
1.
Did you have how many?
5.
5?
Project cars, man.
Hey, 1's gonna be running soon though.
The 7
7
series
series
is pretty
gonna be
close.
It's gonna be there.
Well, you have mine. This question being, what's your dream build?
I always wanted like an older Ferrari and slam it to the floor.
Damn, I don't know that. You're more Italian than me because mine's not a Ferrari.
You're more Italian than me.
Do you know which one, or are you just like...
No, I don't. A couple different models.
You don't know the chassis code, you probably just know, like, if you saw it, like that.
Yeah, I know the
What's
older
in mine?
Testarossa. I like that
See, I
one.
don't even know what that is.
I think it's like a 458 or something like that.
Oh, F450?
450? I forget. I don't know.
That's a truck. No, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. That would be sick. Where are you at?
Oh yeah, I got like a top 5 dream build. Like I have a
Yeah,
dream
there's like
garage
15
setup.
of them.
I'm gonna need you to narrow it
know.
down to 1.
Can I have like top 3 or top 2?
You can do
I don't
top
have
2.
a-
Top 2.
You guys are gonna hate me. It'd actually be like a 1930, the little chopped up rat rod truck, like probably like a 6.0 in it or something, all bagged out. It'd be pretty gnarly. That and like an old Skyline, older than this. Yeah, like 60s probably.
So you're a classic kind of guy.
Yeah,
I can tell
I would do like
by
a classic.
just the way you look, your face.
Yeah.
Dolphin noise. Dream build.
Dang, I don't even know. I don't know, I just want to get my cars running.
What I have.
But actually, the kind of build what I've always thought would be a really old Mini Cooper with really small bodies.
Yeah.
Doing a inline 6 in it, rear-wheel drive it, all of that good stuff, and have it on the floor.
You're doing Forza stuff.
That's some builder stuff right there.
What's yours?
That's capable.
Mine's an R32.
Dang, you know what's sad? I thought we were a Beamer gang, guys. None of us said Beamers. None of us said Beamers.
Nobody did. Nobody did.
I've got so many though.
Yeah, we already have them all.
I have
Why do we need another one?
I really want to build a 69 Camaro. That's like my all-time like.
Okay.
I remember you talking about that.
Just the style. I like the style and body lines.
Classic. You have a classic face. I see it.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
See it? You don't see nothing. Stop reading my questions, dude.
That's how you know
The
all
same
the
thing
answers.
when we were in school.
It's cheating.
That's why his answers are all good. What do you like about drifting? You either love drifting or you love me. So it's not me. So what do you like about drifting?
I like just being around the whole scene. Like it's like totally different from at least any other motorsport that I've been around. The people, the competition, the tire shredding is my favorite.
Yeah, I like that part too. I just don't like paying for it. The actual acting of shredding my Accelera tires from Tire Street, discount code DIAZ08 is like...
Yeah, just being like in ride-alongs is like super fun, and just watching people like get super close to the wall. Like, it's like
It gets sketchy.
Yeah, like,
It's the thrill.
Yeah.
Where you at? Why do you like drifting?
It's a badass sport.
You go kind of mention like every part of it.
Are you into any other motorsports at all?
No.
NASCAR.
Really.
You're a NASCAR guy.
No.
No? You sure? Kyle Busch? No? Dale? Junior?
Damn.
Ricky Bobby?
Oh,
Ricky Bobby?
Yep.
I was a fan. Alright, well.
Oh, so I guess I know why. It's the closest thing to rally, and rally's like pretty sick.
Rally's
I mean,
super
that's
sick.
that's why I got into drifting.
Because you're up in dirt road areas.
Yeah, like I always like mobbed on dirt. I rode dirt bikes, always in the
Broke the
off-road.
Jetta oil pan.
Yeah, off-road super
Didn't you roll a
expensive.
car?
No, I
No.
rallied both mine, like bashed out my oil pans and stuff.
Well, dealing with the people, like the people
Do you
help
hate
out
them?
a lot. No.
Oh.
Like even at
You made it
competition,
sound like
if
dealing-
anything happens
Yeah,
with
community.
like anything happens with the car, like people rush to help you.
Except
like,
for
that's
us.
That's a cool
If
part.
something
but-
happens to somebody else's car,
Yeah,
relax.
sometimes.
Good luck, bro. I'll pray
You
for
get
you.
it. You get it.
You need any tools? I don't have
Oh,
one.
yeah, we don't got none.
That's a joke. We're extremely helpful. You looked at the card,
Yeah, I
didn't
did,
you?
I
Did you
did.
not look at the card?
Cheater.
Didn't.
I have secret answers right here.
Camera doesn't lie. Tatted on your leg.
I know what the question is.
Best and worst thing about being on the team. I want the worst thing, like the way I smell, how little I pay you.
I mean, those are all very valid points. So.
The worst, I would say, just the long, hot days in the sun.
That
You
part
know?
sucks.
It could be a full day, maybe 2 days, depending. But it's
Sometimes
not,
5
it's
minutes.
Not, it's not like where I hate it, but you know, it's the only thing that could
That's the most miserable part.
hit you. Yeah. The best, the competition part of it, being up there in the top, whatever, top 10, and just
Trying to stack up
Yeah.
against fools. Measuring our abilities against other people's
and
abilities.
just pushing the whole team working together.
Yeah, we suck.
No.
So. Well, Alright, you get to go last. You're up.
What was the question again?
The question is best and worst thing about being on the team.
Worst thing is just like weather. Working in the rain.
You still in your questions. Or your answers.
Well,
okay.
come on. There's no other worst. There's not that much bad about the team, other than when the car breaks and you can't have any extra hardware and we have to pack it up and go home.
I don't even pay you. Why are you trying to... What's the best thing?
The best. It's a team. MICAH Diaz. We're working on our team. Hold fast. Come on now.
There you go.
I like that. He's getting a raise. You better top that.
Yeah. Worst thing to be on the team?
I know what you're gonna say.
It's you.
I knew it!
Nah, the worst
Fine,
thing about being on the team probably has nothing to do with you. It's probably the amount of shit breaking.
Hey, copy my answer.
No, I already had my answers. I already had my answers.
Go back up with it.
It's pretty much the spontaneous breaking and not being able to do anything about it is probably the worst thing because it's like your hands are tied and it's like the worst feeling ever. It's like when something happens when it's like we should have had it and we don't because of that. That's probably the worst thing about being on the team. There's like
tears.
There's no other worst thing. The best thing is the experience, really. Like, where are we gonna go? Just be a part of a team, a prime team that's as good as our team, and slowly making our way up there. It's like you can't just go do that. Nobody can just go do that. So it's probably the experience.
It's pretty sick.
And then to be with my boys doing it, like it's even different. It's not.
With the boys.
It's not. Yeah. The boys. You don't have to pay us to do it. Like it's fun being out there as like all the homies out there doing it. So.
We're working on budget. Yeah, it's for me, worst thing, having you guys here. Best thing, having you guys here. It's a lot of ups and downs, emotional roller coaster, you know? One day you love me, one day you hate me, one day, you know, we're all fired up, the next day it's like I'm quitting. So it's cool because you guys have been around and helping me out for a super long time before really anything. I mean, he was at the very first one and we won.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We won. Yeah, that was I think the first and last time that I've taken home first place.
Oh. Well, that was like what started. He's like, oh, I'm gonna enter a competition, like see what happens. It wasn't even a tandem competition. It was like, I'm just gonna enter a solo competition, see what happens. One was like, dang, I did it. I need to build a full-blown race car, and just like never,
never turn back.
Never turn back.
Just keep going. Don't stop. But it's been fun because we went from day one being out there and then all the way to now.
It's a long ways.
Where we are. The cars.
Completely different.
Oh, it's evolved like ridiculous. Because at the time we were driving the E36, but it had the M50 in it.
And you always talk crap. You won your first comp. That's what you've been missing. I just realized right now.
Not happening. I'm not going back to Beamer Motors.
I got a full turbo build. You just slap in your new race car.
Going from the 36 M50 caged, and then when I met you, we were doing the 5.0, and then you came around during the 5.0 days also, right? But you knew me before that. But
yeah, I wasn't really coming around like that.
We weren't in a relationship.
You were on BMX bikes still. Yeah. You weren't into cars yet.
No, yeah.
Grow up.
Grow up, dude. I did. Now we've got five project cars.
He has more cars than me. I've done so well. I'm just kidding. It's been a super dope ride, and it's just the beginning. And this season, hopefully we can get our Pro 2 license, so that next season we can all quit our jobs and travel. He's like, I got a mortgage, bro.
No, I'm fully down. I'm waiting for this.
He's trying to get fired. I don't think he's trying to get fired. Is there anything he's trying to it's been dope. I really appreciate you guys' help. Thank you. I wanted to do this episode so that you guys could get to know these dudes.
I have a ring on my butt, dude. I need to get up.
Your legs are probably falling asleep.
I don't take shit this long.
Really?
My legs are numb, dude. We gotta wrap it up. My legs are
so tingly.
I can't feel it.
You need to pull your pants up. You guys know these guys now. We're gonna keep going. There's tons of other things we're gonna be doing this season. We're building a new car, so you're gonna get more footage of all of us together.
That's more hours for me.
5? Yeah, more hours. We have 5 more rounds?
6.
6 rounds?
3 plus 4, yeah.
No.
7?
3 plus 3, 6. Wow, we suck at counting. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. This is a team. We'll be seeing some more of these guys. As always, stay safe. We all do.
That's why we're a team.
What is going on? That's your brother!
You won't let me take my pants off!
You're gonna be staring one-eyed snake straight in the face.
MICAH.